You think that was loud? All right, so Slichot. Slichot is the Shabbat. It starts as the Shabbat before Rosh Hashanah ends, and it's our last chance to, on the one hand, the last chance to get an all repentance before Rosh Hashanah, so we can just ask for atonement at that point. But the other thing is it's a chance for us to get in the mood and to prepare for the High Holy Days. So the service is a short service, but it contains many of the prayers we'll see throughout the High Holiday services, many of the tunes we do throughout the High Holy Days, and also we'll have a chance to prepare our Torah scrolls for the High Holy Days by changing them into their white covers. So we're going to start on the first page. Tapestry up there. We'll read responsively. To everything there is a season, and a time for every purpose under heaven.
This is the season of the soul, a time to rejoice, a time to reflect, a time to return.
A time to gather around the table with loved ones and friends, a time for song and silence, for prayer and confession to open the heart. A time to retreat to our sanctuaries within, a time to renew the life and spirit of our community.
This is the season of attentiveness, a time to notice what has unfolded and what has not, a time to regret, a time to forgive, a time to remember cherished dreams and high ideals erased by reality.
This is the season of hope, like mist rising at sunset, like dew descending at dawn. Our hopes beautify and nourish everything they touch. Our hopes make us partners in creation, pursuers of peace, people who aspire to a world of justice.
This is the season of awe. When our eyes behold it, may we feel blessed. When we turn toward each other, let us feel strength. When we seek the holy, may we find purpose. May we find courage. May we find love.
As clay takes form in a potter's hand, so do we in yours.
Mold us into human form, You are the potter, we are the clay.
As words are shaped by a poet's hand, so are we by yours.
Make us your song. You are the singer, we are your work.
As a ship takes its course from a sailor's hand, so do we from yours.
Set us on your chosen course. You are the sailor, we are your ship.
As threads are patterned by a weaver's hand, so are we by yours.
Weave us into your plan, O God. We are your people, you are our ruler.
Create in me a clean heart, O God, and place a willing spirit within me. You who know my thoughts and understand the minds of mortals know my longing to do your will.
Purify my thoughts and free me from unworthy aims.
May none of my troubles make me a stranger to you, nor keep me from serving you. Lighten the weight of other burdens which keep me from bearing yours, the commands which give me life.
So with all my heart shall I turn to you in true repentance. Hashivenu, Hashivenu, Adonai Elecha, Benashuva, Benashuva, Chadesh, Chadesh, Yameru Kekedem. Out of the depths I call to you, Adonai. Hear my cry, heed my plea. Be attentive to my prayers, to my sigh of supplication.
Who could endure it, Adonai, if you kept count of every sin?
But forgiveness is yours, therefore we revere you.
I wait for Adonai, my soul waits. Hopefully do I await your word.
My soul waits for Adonai more eagerly than watchmen wait for dawn.
O Israel, put your hope in Adonai, for Adonai is generous with mercy.
Abundant is your power to redeem. May you redeem Israel from all sin.
Now we turn toward our vidui. Think about our confession. The idea of the confession that we do at the end at Yom Kippur is kind of to catch for all the stuff we missed. So here at Slichot, we're kind of starting our imagination and imagining the things that we may have done wrong so we can make sure in the next few days to go make them right before we ask for atonement. Our God and God of all generations, may our prayers reach your presence. And when we turn to you, do not be indifferent. Adonai, we are arrogant and stubborn, claiming to be blameless and free of sin. In truth, we have stumbled and strayed. We have done wrong. We'll read in responsively in Hebrew and English. For these sins, O God, we ask forgiveness. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'ones uvratzon.
The ways we have wronged you under duress and by choice.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'yodim uvelo yodim.
And harm we have caused in your world consciously and unconsciously.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'galui uvasater.
The ways we have wronged you openly and secretly.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'sinat chinam.
And harm we have caused in your world by hating without cause.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'vidui peh.
The ways we have wronged you through insincere apologies.
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha be'honaat rea.
And harm we have caused in your world by mistreating a friend or neighbor.
V'al chet v'al kulam elo aslichot. Salach lanu, michal lanu, kaper lanu.
For all these failures of judgment and will, God of forgiveness, forgive us, pardon us, lead us. Ve'al kulam elo aslichot, selach lanu, michal lanu, kaper lanu. Ve'al kulam
rise now as we open the ark. Now we need 4 volunteers to be Torah holders. So let's get our 4 volunteers. Well, you gotta be bar mitzvah first to be a Torah holder. So come sit by stand in front of a chair. We need 4 people. All right, now you guys divide yourself up into teams.
So we
So
don't
you
sit
can help.
until the music stops.
There's no, that's when we pull the chair away. All right, so everybody divide them into teams so that each Torah is covered, and then take the Torah cover from behind them so they can sit down. Go on, divide up into teams.
Everybody's got to work here.
Okay.
All right, now you guys can sit down once they take the Torah.
Actually, do you mind going to switch with me? Here, switch with me, do Mark? No, you
You sit down, all right? I thought that- The baby Yoda cover.
The easiest thing is to rest on the chair. There you go. Got it? Are you okay? Then it's okay. That is the one we've been using, yes. Got it. Take this one. Yep. All right, so what you're going to do is take the stuff off the Torah. You can put it on another chair. Once you take everything off, then you put on the white cover, and then put everything back. Okay.
Right. All right, do we have this up?
You've got a small Torah that only has little stuff.
Yeah.
Other people too.
All right. Yep, thank you. There we are. Almost, more or less. Yeah. Yep. You got it? All right. What's that? This is backwards? Those are some of the very second quite touch. And which does the arc go on just one?
I forgot which one.
Other side.
Other side for the other? All right. Is there my second? Yes, there is. Trying to see what this is.
First, since you got the heaviest one. Got it. Yeah, I think we're going to that one next year. It's a heavy one.
Ruth, I think you sat in the wrong seat.
Yeah, the heavy one. So you really you got the big crown.
You go back to this.
Yeah.
That's the heavier crown. The other crown is actually lighter. still standing and facing everyone. Put that over there.
Facing the earth.
Get your prayer books. Standing, Micah. All right, now we turn for our High Holy Day Avinu Malkeinu in front of the open ark, which you can find on page 6-5 in your books. We're going to read responsively in Hebrew and English. Avinu Malkeinu Shema Kolenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, hear our voice.
Avinu Malkeinu Chatanu Lifanecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, it's great and sin before you.
Avinu Malkeinu Chamol Aleinu V'al Ulalenu V'tapenu. Avinu Malkeinu Salach U'Machal L'Chol Avonotenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, forgive and pardon all our transgressions.
Avinu Malkeinu Kale Dever V'Cherev V'Ra'av Me'alenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, halt the reign of sickness, violence, and hunger.
Avinu Malkeinu Kale Kol Tzor U'Mastin Me'alenu.
Avinu Malkeinu, halt the reign of those who cause pain and terror.
Avinu Malkeinu Kodvenu B'Sefer Chaim Tovim.
Avinu Malkeinu, enter our names in the book of lives well lived.
Avinu Malkeinu Chadesh Aleinu Shana Tova.
Avinu Malkeinu, renew for us a year of goodness.
Avinu Malkeinu Harim Keren Mishichecha.
Avinu Malkeinu, let our eyes behold the dawn of redemption.
Avinu Malkeinu Chanenu Va'anenu Ki In Banu Masim. Asei Manu Tzedakah V'Chesed V'Hoshienu.
Avinu Malkeinu, almighty and merciful, answer us with grace, for our deeds are wanting. Save us through acts of justice and love. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu V'Hanenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu V'Hanenu, Ki Ein Banu Masim. Asei Manu, Tzedakah v'chesed. Asei Manu, Tzedakah v'chesed, v'hoshienu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu V'Hanenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chonenu V'Hanenu, Ki Ein Banu Masim.
Please be seated. Now is the time for turning. The leaves are beginning to turn from green to red and orange. The birds are beginning to turn and are heading once more toward the south. The animals are beginning to turn to storing their food for the winter. For leaves, birds, and animals, turning comes instinctively. But for us, turning does not come so easily. It takes an act of will for us to make a turn. It means breaking with old habits. It means admitting that we have been wrong, and this is never easy. It means losing face. It means starting all over again, and this is always painful. It means saying, I am sorry. It means recognizing that we have the ability to change. These things are terribly hard to do, but unless we turn, we will be trapped forever in yesterday's ways. Adonai, help us to turn from callousness to sensitivity, from hostility to love, from pettiness to purpose, from envy to contentment, from carelessness to discipline, from fear to faith. Turn us around, O Adonai, and bring us back toward you. Revive our lives as at the beginning, and turn us toward each other, Adonai, for in isolation there is no life.
Create a pure heart in me, great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me. Create a pure heart in me, great Spirit. Create a pure heart in me, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within, and renew a true soul within me, and renew a true soul within. Tekia Gedolah.
Shana Tova. It'll be longer next week, I promise. Well, the week after.
You got it perfectly, the color of your face matched your tie.
Thank you. That is what I was going for.